Good, beautiful morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, this is July. What is it? The 7th. 7th. Yeah, July 7th today. Whew. Um, I have about 3 weeks until I'm going to need to be in Colorado to pick up Jen, and for us to go on a whirlwind adventure out west. I'm currently at my cottage in New York. This is just kind of a bit of a video log to kind of capture all of my thoughts, and they keep me on track. I'm actually really terrible at writing a traditional journal, so I'm hoping that this kind of does this a bit better. Also, it's where I'm going to do my Stoic reflections. Right now, I'm currently going through the daily Stoic. I haven't been. It's been a whirlwind the last couple of weeks, but we're getting caught back up here. So anyway, welcome. I am a custom carpenter. I've just finished a project on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. For the most part, I have to go back and I'll probably fly back to do final inspection, and I have a couple of management things going on right now there. But for the most part, I am off for the rest of the summer. I anticipate about a month here in New York to get the cottage kind of things fixed up, organized, sold. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to sell that I've just been holding on to forever. And so that's kind of my plan the next couple of weeks. And then also I'm looking to buy a truck camper for the back of my, I've got a Ram 3500 dually. In the back of that, I'll put a truck camper in the back so that Jen and I can travel around the country. By the way, Jennifer is my girlfriend of 2.5 years, just about. And she is going to meet me for about 2 weeks of that trip, and then the rest of the time I'll be solo. So, lot going on, and yeah, welcome to the Thoughtful Carpenter YouTube channel. Haven't been on here in a while, and I'm really going to try to start doing kind of daily videos. So anyway, that's where I'm at. My head is completely all over the place, and I'm trying to just kind of gain a little bit more focus on what my life needs to be. I'm 34 years old. I'm self-employed, and I've got some money saved up and investments set aside so that I can take quite a bit of time off and hopefully delve into this a little bit more. I do need to work on my videographer skills. This is being filmed on a GoPro Hero 7, I think. And then, I need to just update some equipment, get a better laptop, and start editing a bit more. So, welcome to the first vlog for July 7th. And if you follow my Instagram channel, Thoughtful Carpenter, you'll notice that I post a lot of content specifically to Stoicism, Stoic philosophy, and other philosophy that I read along the way, as well as other quotes from people that I really enjoy. So follow along there, and I'll try to keep my quotes up. And then today is the Daily Stoic. Let's see. Our duty to learn. This is what you should teach me: how to be like Odysseus, how to love my country, wife and father, and how even after suffering shipwreck, I might keep sailing on course to these honorable ends. Seneca, Moral Letters. And then this is the quick response from Ryan Holiday, who, if you guys don't know Ryan Holiday, you should definitely look up. His books are fantastic, which is one of these. This is one of those. Many school teachers teach the Odyssey all wrong. They teach the dates. They debate whether Homer was really the author or not, whether he was blind. They explain the oral tradition. They tell students that the Cyclops is or how the Trojan horse worked. Seneca's advice to someone studying the classics is to forget all that. The dates, the names, the places, they hardly matter. What matters is the moral. If you got everything else wrong from the Odyssey, but you left understanding the importance of perseverance, the dangers of hubris, the risks of temptation and distraction, then you really learned something. We're not trying to ace tests to impress teachers. We are reading and studying to live, to be good human beings, always and forever. I don't know if you guys have read the Odyssey, but obviously this implies that you need to read the Odyssey if you haven't. And he's talking specifically about the fact that the Odyssey, just like to me the Bible, as I'm an atheist, take it for what it is a great series of stories about people going through some of the hardest situations they could ever go through, whether it's David and Goliath or the Cyclops, eating up men. The entire stories, those stories from that time period or earlier, are really just perseverance. And he's talking about the perseverance and how to get through all these, instead of meticulously going, well, how did Moses open up the seas? That's not real. Or how did the Trojan horse work to get into the city? Or how did the Cyclops deal with, by the way, I just read this for the first time, and so this is how my mind's reacting to it. Instead of reading everything for its literal facts, look at it specifically for the learned advice from all of these stories. And I think that's how we should look at meditations, philosophy. I think that's how we should actually probably watch the news a bit more, instead of watching the news specifically to go, oh my gosh, look there, look there, look there. It should be really like, wow, how did the people function, or how are the people functioning through this situation, rather than what that situation actually is manipulated to be. I think that's a huge chunk for a day to think about that, and how we're impacted by the words that we're reading, rather than trying to nitpick every little fact out. Instead, step back into the bigger picture and see what you can learn from it, and how you can manipulate that information to suit you better, rather than to cause yourself anxiety, strife, or regularly arguing points that don't matter. Anyway, I hope you all had a good morning. Thank you for listening. This is really just for me, so this is the get my ass back on the horse again YouTube situation. So thanks so much for hanging out for the short period of time that you've been here, and hopefully we'll see you soon. All right, see you guys.